can't make this up. You just can't. Absolutely insane. If you're just tuning in, this is episode 4 of our series exploring the beautiful state of Utah. We went through arches, canyon land, we even found sand dunes in the middle of nowhere. So definitely be sure to check those out. Oh, you know where we are. Heyo! Let's go! So Haley really wanted snow in this trip, and I'm really grateful that right now we're in the sun. We're on the top of Bryce, and in a second you'll see how beautiful this is. But look what we found. Snow! Like, actual snow, and me growing up with snow, this brings back so much memories. Bryce, you are something else. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Haley. How you feeling? Just turn around. You got cliffs right next door on all sides. This is actually gorgeous. So as we've established, Haley loves heights. Turns out she just didn't know it. Just a little nervous. Okay, so one of the things I'm realizing is when you do so many national parks in such a short amount of time, they start like you become saying, okay, this is cool, but like, wow, but okay, on to the next one, instead of appreciating it. The past few days, when it came to arches and canyonland, like those areas like were the first time I've ever seen something like that. And now I'm at Bryce, which is gorgeous, as you can see. But once you see a few of these hills, you're like, okay, this is really cool. Utah is beautiful. On to the next one.
But there's more trees here, so that's even cooler.
Haley loves it because we're taking a whole hike
in the woods.
Through the woods, which is really cool. So there's always perks to it, obviously, and it's all about taking a moment and remember to take it in. Nature at its finest. And then feet. No, I'm kidding. They look like feet. I don't know why. But this is gorgeous. Anytime you're doing a trip with anybody, you want to make sure there's balance, right? You want to make sure there's a give and take when it comes to interests and curiosities. Every time there's a cliff, I just want to go sit down and just chill. And Haley's like, nope. And then she goes, hey, there's a sign about birds. I'm going to go read that.
You can sit on the cliff while I go read about the birds.
Like I said, give and take. And as a reminder, even the most beautiful places in the world, in my opinion, nature takes a toll. As you can see, a lot of trees here have been taken from some kind of forest fire.
Well, that's a natural part of the ecosystem, and some of these plants can't reproduce without fire. The cones are called serotinous cones. They're sealed shut with wax, and until there's a really, really high temperature fire, they won't even open to release the seeds, because the fire clears the space for a new tree to grow.
Wait, so that's a part of nature, like the circle of life?
Yeah. So actually one of the reasons we have such bad forest fires now is because for years the US suppressed fires. They thought they were dangerous and bad, so they didn't let them happen. So the fuel on the ground built up. And over time, the fires got bigger and bigger because we didn't let the natural cycle happen.
So all the fires that we're hearing now throughout the West Coast is all a good thing?
No, they're too big.
Oh,
and that's because the climate is drier, it's hotter. There are supposed to be seasonal or, several years apart fires to keep the ecosystem healthy. They're not supposed to be as big as they are right now.
Are we supposed to start them?
No, they start themselves. But sometimes we do. So we saw those brush piles when we walked in.
Right.
That's a way to burn some of the fuel on the ground so that when there is a fire here, it won't be as bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day from the professional who majored in
forestry.
Yeah, that word. And as we're walking, we came across a sign literally about fighting fire with fire, which is a pretty cool idea when you learn about it. Basically means when fire's coming this way, you light a fire here, so by the time it hits it, there's nothing else to burn. It's a proactive way to take out fires, which is really interesting. Learn something new every day, even in the most craziest places in the world. We got a holy tree right here. And that one. They're very spiritual. No, I'm kidding. It's woodpeckers doing its thing. That's really cool when you notice the little things in life. 9,000 feet elevation. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so along the road through Bryce Canyon National Park, there's all these different like turnoff points for like nice views. So a lot of them were in the main view that we were in the beginning, which is really cool. We just turned off now, hoping there'll be a hike or something, and look at this view. This is so cool. Like, look at these rock formations. Wow. Haley found her people. Another hike in the woods in Bryce Canyon. Look at the sun. That's crazy. Absolutely gorgeous nature right there. Alright, so a part of Bryce Canyon, we want to do a sunset place and we want to do a stargazing. And as we're driving around, there's so many different places to pull over. And we pulled over to one place thinking, oh, there's a viewpoint here. And look at this! Damn! Wow. Hi, little buddy. Somebody's not scared of heights because look where you're hanging out. Wow. That is just keeps going. Wow. Like, you can't even begin to explain this kind of beauty. Like, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. What kind of tree are you looking at? I know, but look behind you. Look at that, look at that, look at that drop. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. This park is one of those parks where everywhere you look is another insane view. Like another crazy viewpoint. Look out. Some kind of tree that Haley goes crazy about. It's just insane. It's just every pathway, the different hikes. Wow. And I have the perfect t-shirt. Absolutely. Because we live in it up. Another viewpoint. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. And you just... Wow. That's absolutely gorgeous. So, when you're in nature and you want to catch the most beautiful sunset in the world, and you see an actual place in Bryce Canyon that says Sunset Point, you're like, I gotta go there. And we went there. And as you can see, this is gorgeous, but where's the sun setting? Turns out, this one location, two sides of a mountain, and it's the sunrise view. So now,
we'll see if we can catch it in the last few minutes here. We'll see it through the trees. But,
exactly, and we're like, we're gonna walk across the mountain, and we're gonna get to sunset because, I mean, aside from the fact that it's freezing,
it is not.
In my opinion, it's freezing. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. But the reflection on the way is absolutely gorgeous. So, we missed the sun because there's a mountain blocking us. But look at this place. Absolutely gorgeous. and so many people are here to see such an incredible view. There's somebody who's too lazy to walk all the way down, so that she decided to stay up there. While I'm living it up, exploring all this. Wow. Okay, so as we're exploring this area, this is so cool. And as you can see behind me, there's a whole ramp, and in front of me, it keeps going down, and I'm genuinely curious to see what's all the way over there, because when you see it keeps going into the actual, like, I'm curious, but everybody's climbing up out of breath, and I can imagine how the climb up's gonna be. But it was funny, I asked somebody, I was like, hey, is it worth going all the way down? And apparently it was the one person I asked in the trailer was deaf, and he let me know he was deaf, but he's like, when he's like going up, he goes, oh. So basically it's extremely hard coming back up, but he told me it was incredibly beautiful going down, so let's find out. So running down is the easy part, and it looks so cool. I mean, look where this place is, it's crazy. But climbing up is gonna be a real challenge. You can't even see the top from here. But this is so cool. So let's check out what's at the bottom. Also, as I'm running down, everybody's been going up, nobody's going down, because the sun already set on the other side of the mountain. That means it's gonna get dark real quickly, and I'm in the middle of canyons. So let's see. So there's another turnaway coming down there, going up there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to continue walking and see. Oh wow, nature comes alive in the middle of canyons. Wow. Oh, that's insane. Wow. Look at this. This is crazy. Wow. And Haley, who loves heights, said, I'll stick it out up top. She came down a few layers and then just stayed there, which is way back up, and she has no idea where I am. And it's gonna take me at least 15-20 minutes to get back up because of the hills. But this is so beautiful. So, got my fix. Absolutely gorgeous here. And now the fun part, climbing back up. Okay. Not regretting it, but like, I was just there and I gotta do all that. Whew. And that's just till the next level, which takes us out of this little corner. Ooh. I thought it would be a good idea to sprint. I had a lot of energy in me. Turns out, climbing a hill is definitely not a sprint, but a marathon. Because, ooh, that's a lot. Finally made it up, back to where I was before. I just need a break. You know, they say slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, I'm learning that the hard way today. All the people I ran past are right now just cruising by me, taking their time because they were walking from the beginning, and I thought it'd be great to run. But this place is so beautiful. Made it back with her. She just literally texted me, goes, "You were alive?" I was gone for an hour, for a while. But
A couple people came up and was like, did you see a guy like about this height, beard? No, I didn't see him. I was like, oh, okay.
definitely out of breath, but look at this breathtaking view. Like now you see it with the sunset. So a great way to finish an incredible day at Bryce Canyon National Park. we decided to go stargazing. And what a night.
Inspiration Point is definitely the place to be after dark.
Exactly. It's one of these viewpoints, but at night, there's no light. You're 8,100 feet up in the air, over 8,000 feet up in elevation. And with a full sky, where no clouds, a full Milky Way, no moon. We even saw a comet, as you can see. Comet named Titan. Just a beautiful way to finish the day. Wow. Stars are something else, aren't they? But here's the cool part. The next video, we explore Zion National Park, which is the park of parks in Utah. So much to explore. We had an opportunity to go horseback riding, which was awesome. But the fun part is when we found a new little furry friend. Well, I wouldn't call him little, but be sure to check him out. And if you know, you know.